before this love affair began. What if you feel more like I feel? Confusion can't give way to doubt. For there are times when I fall short of what I say. But I say I'm all about, all about. But you best, you all love. You're the positive motivating force.
Okay, I'm live, guys. Hey. Hey, guys. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all right now. I'm a little tired, but I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna cancel. I'm gonna like go live and be with my people because you guys know I love you guys. And every Monday we come on here and we kiki. So I was like, let me just get it together. It's like come on live. So there's already like a couple of donations already that have already come in, and I really want to like tell you guys, like, I guess apologize to you guys because I haven't been really consistent on YouTube with like my videos. And the only reason why I haven't been really consistent is because I have to get a new camera. The camera that I had is no longer like in service. It's not working. I don't know what's wrong with it. It works perfectly fine. It's just like I can't see myself, and then if I can't see myself, then I don't know if I'm in frame. So I had to buy a new camera. But the Monday lives will always be consistent because I don't really need anything or any heavy duty like things to do like lives on Monday. So I'll just do lives on Monday. Of course, I'm gonna keep the consistency. I've been really consistent with the lives on Monday. Like it's been like maybe a year and some change since I've been really consistent on Mondays, which I'm very proud of myself. And I'm very proud of you guys because you guys have been kind of like sticking with me like this whole entire time. Hey, boo. So they will be consistent. Now that that's out of the way, I do want to kind of make. Oh my God, you guys are sending in donations already. I'm gonna stop talking a little bit. I swear I'm gonna stop talking. As you guys can see, Fatima's no longer behind me. And the reason why Fatima's no longer behind me is because Fatima died, y'all. She's right here. But Fatima died. My fiddle leaf fig that was back here, it died. So I'm trying to revive her to see if she'll make it. But she's dead, y'all. She's dead. So if you guys ask about Fatima, that's where Fatima is. She's in the cut over there. Anyways, a few announcements. If you would like to book full reading with me, it'll be linked somewhere in my description box. If you are on Instagram, it'll be in my bio. So check out my availability for full readings because it might be a little slim. And next month it'll probably be the same because I am cutting back days on how many days I'm going to be doing readings. I've been cutting back because I need my time. I need break. And then, I mean, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. I'm gonna get started because there's already a line and some of you guys have already donated since the beginning of the day when I posted earlier today. So I'm gonna start with Tracy. I feel like Tracy's always the first person. I feel like strategically she's always the first person. And I'm gonna start with her and then I'll start with Dominique next. So I'm gonna get started so we won't be here this long because I'm thinking about going to the gym. So after this. So I don't want to be on here too long because I want to make the gym. But let me start off with Tracy first. And then if you guys do want to send in your donations, it'll be somewhere on the screen so you guys can kind of see where to send your donations. But let me start off with Tracy. Bubbles. Okay, I got you, Bubbles. I got you. All right. I feel like I'm losing my voice, but I'm gonna like push through. Hey, Steph. Oh, Lord. Hey, Steph. Hopefully you're being good and you're behaving. All right, let me do Tracy. I should have brought some water. I'm spraying. Oh, I almost dropped my entire deck. Who is that? Oh my gosh, Chanel. Chanel, where the have you been? I was thinking about you the other day. I was thinking about you and your daughter the other day. Not anything bad, but I was like, you ran across my mind. Like sometimes people like just run across my mind, and you ran across my mind. But hopefully you're doing amazing. I feel like I haven't heard from you in like so long. But I'm gonna do Tracy. Hey, Janae. I always say Janae and it's Janae. In my mind, it says Janae. Okay, so what I'm seeing for you, Tracy, is that there seems to be a lot that must be on your plate. There also seems to be a little bit of like you spreading yourself too thin. There could be a lot of people in your life that could be requiring or demanding a lot of your time. And I feel like this can possibly keep you in some sort of like a chokehold, or you can possibly feel like you don't have enough room to breathe because there may be possibly a lot of energies that may be suffocating or kind of taking up a lot of space in your life right now. Mainly this. Oh, thank you. Y'all always compliment me and tell me I'm so cute. Y'all be gassing me up. Y'all be gassing me up. And I appreciate it. Because sometimes I don't feel cute. But I mean, I look presentable today. I look presentable today, you know? I feel like with you, Tracy, there just seems to be a lot going on. Hey, Monique. Dang, y'all all here tonight. Hey, Monique. I feel like with you, Tracy, there just seems to be a lot of miscommunication that may be going on in your life. You may not be telling people how you're feeling. You're kind of just like going with the flow of things. Meaning like you can sometimes want to please everyone, or I guess seek some sort of validation. So you're not really putting yourself first. It may feel like you're putting yourself first, but I feel like sometimes you have a tendency of putting yourself on the back burner. Now I do feel like there's going to be some sort of travel plans coming up for you. You may decide to take some sort of like trip. It could be like multiple trips, because I'm seeing like you are possibly going to be away a lot. So there seems to be like back-to-back traveling, or there could be like back-to-back like movement energetically. I got you, Frank. Oh my God, Estella. You guys, I have not seen y'all names in like so. Oh, hey. Hey, I have not seen some of y'all names in like so long. Oh my God, I miss y'all. I be always telling Cyn how pretty she is. Oh, thank you. Stop, y'all. Like, y'all gonna make me turn red. Thank you. Like, seriously. I don't know how to say compliments. I don't know how to say compliments. Thank you. I feel like with you, Tracy, you're having to kind of see things from a higher perspective. Oh my God, hey, Juicy. Okay, let me stop talking. Hey, y'all. I guess with you, Tracy, like you're having to see things from a higher perspective. There also seems to be like you searching for some sort of answers, and I'm gonna be completely 100% blunt with you, because it directly involves me, kind of in a sense, and the people who may be possibly around you, because I know we talk a lot outside of like the internet. Like you have my number, like we talk all the time. There could be a little bit of like you seeking validation, confirmation, or advice from people that may be exterior around you, and it's saying that you don't really need to do that, meaning that you know exactly what you need to do, but I feel like sometimes you need people around you that may be like yes men, yes women, people that are going to like place a stamp of approval or confirmation on the things that you do want to kind of succeed at, or things that you want to do. But I feel like it's kind of like a child asking a mother for permission. So I feel like that is what you're doing with the people who may be around you. Like I feel like you're kind of like walking on eggshells on the things that you want to get accomplished. And I feel like sometimes you're just like, okay, you're looking from side to side and asking, oh my God, like, okay, should I be doing this? Should I be going this direction? And it's like, you know exactly what you need to do. You know exactly what space in your life, or like where you are in your life. But I feel like sometimes you have a hard time following your intuition, or you don't really exactly know what that means. So there seems to be a little bit of a disconnect between your intuition and what you're currently feeling right now. I do feel like when it comes to your money, you're having to use a lot of intuition. It's funny because when it comes to your money, or when it comes to your finances, there seems to be some sort of like clear vision that you may possibly have. You also might be hiding money, or keeping some sort of money a secret, or like stashing some sort of money on like some sort of like rainy day, like it was something about like Juicy, or saving some sort of money. I got you, Chanel. Saving some sort of money like when you need it, but I feel like you're not telling anyone about it. You can kind of like it doesn't have to be, like stashing money in the mattress, or like hiding, like putting money aside in a box and shoe box in your closet. I mean, it could be, but I feel like it's more so like a separate account and not really telling anyone about it. Like it could be like a CD account, something that you can't really touch or you can't really like withdraw or deposit from. Well, I guess you could deposit, just can't withdraw from it. Or there could be possibly an account that that's kept hidden or secret from everyone, and maybe you possibly just know about this, and no one else knows what's in that account. Even the people that you deem that are close to you may not know that you may have this separate account. Whatever, whatever that means. Whatever that means to you. Whatever that means to you. But I feel like you may be possibly just hiding things. It is not hiding things because you're one day thinking about running away. That could be possibly it. Because seems to be a little bit of like a escapism going on in your reading, like feeling very like, I need to get away, I need to be by myself, I need to kind of like go in this direction, or I need to kind of like go down this path alone. But it could be that. There also seems to be a lot of miscommunication happening within yourself, not with just people around you. There seems to be a little bit of self-sabotage going on, and there also seems to be a little bit of like doubt. You may doubt that you're able to do things. You may doubt that you're smart enough to do things. You may doubt that you have the knowledge to do things. So there just seems to be if it's not you directly talking negatively to yourself, because that could be a little bit of it. It could be that you are thinking negative thoughts and you're having to kind of like shift your perspective. So you're having to kind of see or look at the glass half full instead of half empty, because there seems to be a tendency of you talking down to yourself, or walking into rooms already feeling very defeated, and not walking into rooms already feeling very confident in yourself and feeling very sure of yourself. There is a deep-rooted insecurity that you kind of suffer from, or a deep, and I don't know where that comes from. It could be from childhood. It could be from your parents and the dynamic between your parents, and watching the dynamic of your parents growing up. There just seems to be a lack of self-confidence within you, and I feel like you're actively having to work on that, or actively having to kind of like consciously talk yourself into loving yourself more, if that makes any sense. So there just seems to be a little bit of a disconnect my palm is itching really badly. It's been itching for like 3 days. I mean, maybe it's money coming in, child. But I feel like there just seems to be a little bit of a disconnect with how you really feel and how people may possibly perceive you. I feel like there needs to be, I feel like there's like, I guess like a gray area between how you see yourself and how you want people to see you. So I feel like what's in between that gray area, there seems to be a lack of clarity, and there also seems to be like you actively working on self-esteem, self-confidence, how you talk to yourself, and the way that you speak to yourself. Yeah. That's what I'm getting for you, Tracy. Palm is like itching. And there's something about like you having dang, what, I just lost it. Fuck. There's something about you knowing exactly what you need to do when it comes to your finances, and I feel like you're gonna start to get a lot of like either synchronicities or messages pointing in some sort of direction of where you need to kind of like invest your money. I see you investing your money, and whatever that you're investing your money is becoming a little bit, not a little bit, it's becoming a lot of it. It's coming off very lucrative. So I see a lot of money. Hey, Tiffany. Tiffany, I got you. So what the order is, oh my God, hold on. Let me not even refresh it because I have people in like the super chats. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do Dominique next. I can talk today. I don't know what is it. Like I feel like a lot of like messages are coming at me at the same time, and it's making me trip on my words, and I know exactly what I'm saying, but I just feel like there just seems to be a lot going on in my head that I just need to really like focus. So sorry. So I'm gonna do Dominique, I'm gonna do Jenny, I'm gonna do Chanel, I'm gonna do Tiffany, I'm gonna do Janae, then I'm gonna do Victoria, then I'm gonna do Frank, and then I'll do Evian. So that is the order. I'm going to do Dominique now, do Jenny, Chanel, Tiffany, Janae. Oh, God, did I miss anybody? Frank. Then I'll do Victoria, and then I'll do Evian. Oh, I forgot Juicy. Juicy, you'll be after, I got you, Juicy. You'll be after Evian, Juicy. Sorry, Juicy. I didn't forget about you. I would never forget about you. But I'm going to do Dominique now. But that's the order, if you guys want to know. Because I know you guys always ask me, like, what's the order? So I know I could send in my Cashapp. But that's the order for now. Because I feel like it's going to get big. It's going to get longer. So I need to stop rambling. All right, let me do Dominique. Yes, Juicy, you're yes, Juicy. All right. Aw, Sandra, I love you. Like, I love all of y'all, honestly. Like, I love all of y'all. Like, seriously, I don't want to get emotional. It's been an emotional day. Not really, but really. But, you know, I love all of y'all. Y'all show up for me. Like, seriously. All right, let me do Dominique. I'm not comfortable. All right. I got you. I got you. Juicy. Okay, Juicy. I got you, Dominique. I got you. I promise I got you. Hold on. I'm not going to take that card, even though that card tried to pop. I really need to get new cards because my cards are tearing really badly. Okay. Oh, I almost dropped my deck again. Okay, so yeah, I was right. Okay, so, shoot my leg. Dominique, what I'm seeing for you is that there's something about, like, trying to move on from the past. There is also, like, you possibly trying to move on from someone that you were previously romantically involved with. So there could there could be that you may be possibly still healing or maybe possibly on some sort of healing journey. Now you're going to be hearing from someone. It could be an ex. It could be someone that may have emotionally disappointed you in the past, or there could have been some sort of an emotional letdown with this person. They may have hurt you in some sort of way, or they may have been possibly not what you may have expected, because I feel like there may have been some sort of heartbreak with this person. Now, it doesn't have to be an ex, but it could be just someone that you may be just familiar with, because the Three of Swords usually for me indicates an ex or someone that you were feeling and y'all didn't, it had a hard time getting off the ground. Something did not mature into a full-blown relationship, or if it did, full-blown relationship mode with this person, it was like separation, definitely with this person. I feel like you're going to be hearing from someone. The Five of Cups tried to come out earlier, so it could be that someone may be possibly missing you, someone may be possibly grieving over you, or someone may be possibly still stuck in the past, still having like some sort of like shoulda, coulda, wouldas, or they could feel like they missed out on opportunity with you, because the Five of Cups usually symbolizes that someone missed out. Someone feels like they missed out, or someone feels like they did not put a lot of time and energy into a situation to help mature or help flourish or blossom the connection that you may have had with them. Now, I do feel like there may be someone that possibly wants to move forward, but I feel like there is also someone that's trying to kind of move on from this particular person. Like, mainly the signs that are coming out are Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or it could be a Cancer. It could be any sign, honestly. But I feel like there just seems to be a little bit of a disconnect between you and this person. And I also feel like you could be coming off very detached. Now, I say this to say because there's someone that's coming towards you that wants to talk, but the way that they're going about talking to you or reaching out to you or getting your attention is very indirect. Like someone is not being loud enough, someone's not being bold enough, someone is not expressing their true intentions. Like this is kind of like someone who is just emotionally immature and they don't really know how to express or be vulnerable or about how they feel towards you. So it just seems to be a little bit of someone just coming off very immature. It could like spark, like this is someone that kind of reacts when they're jealous, but the way that they react to you when they're jealous is just childish, if that makes any sense. Like it's like someone may feel like you finally moving on or finally go like getting over them, and they come into your life, and the way they go about coming into your life is it's incredibly childish and very immature. So there just seems to be a little bit of immaturity with this person. They may be younger than you, or they may be around the same age as you. If they are not younger than you, this is just someone that's coming off incredibly youthful or playful or too childish. Like they're not serious enough for you and what you're possibly wanting. So just putting it out there. I also feel that there's a choice that's going to be made. Now, I do feel like there seems to be like your creative efforts are going to be supported by the universe. Anything that you try to do creatively or things that you want to get off the ground, I feel like the universe is like saying okay and giving you some sort of green light. I feel like also you're going to feel like the ball is in your court. Hey, Bella. The ball is going to be in your court, or you're going to feel like you have some sort of slight slight advantage of this person. And I do also feel like there is someone that is not taking no for an answer. They have like fire sign tendencies, meaning like this is someone who can be incredibly impulsive. This is also someone that can be very like, if they're not a hothead, this could be someone who's just not going to take no for an answer. This can also be someone who's very passionate and very determined. This is also someone that is kind of like, hey, Uriel. Dang, all my day ones are coming in. This is someone that is kind of like really, they're very adamant about something, and once they're very adamant about something, they go after it and they don't stop. It's like a non-stop. Like it's kind of like someone who's like poking the bear and they refuse to stop. Thank you. Refuse to stop poking you. I do also feel like you may be possibly trying to cut off someone. You got the vibes. We here to support. Oh, thank you. I feel like you're maybe possibly trying to cut off a connection, or you're trying to cut or trying to detach from this energy. You also may be like in a process of cutting out a lot of people out of your life, or taking some sort of like, it could be like spring cleaning with your friends list. Like you could be like actively deleting people off social media, or like actively deleting people off your phone. So there just seems to be a little bit of like you getting rid of like old energy or energy that you like don't resonate with. So there just seems to be a little bit of just like trying to filter and trying to kind of like get energy that you no longer resonate with out of your life. And this could be like old people, or this could be like people you have history with. And even if you do have history with someone, I feel like you're still going to cut them off, because I feel like where you are with, I don't know why my nose is itching. My face is itching. It's because you have history with these people that you're going to be cutting off. It doesn't mean that they resonate any longer with your journey. So I feel like that is what's happening. I feel like you're cutting off people that you feel like are no longer part of the place or the space that you are right now. So it just seems to be a little bit of like you might be just maturing and letting go dead weight or emotionally purging a lot of people out of your life. Now, I do also feel that there seems to be something that you're having to wait. You may someone may be coming to visit you soon. It could be this ex, or it could be someone else, but someone's coming to visit you, and it's going to be out of the blue. Like you're not going to know when this comes in. It's a fire sign though. So Aries, Leo, Sag. And I do also feel like there's people around you that may want to like, it's not a reconciliation, but I feel like there may be people around you that may want to work on their relationship with you, whether that be friendship, whether that be family, whether that be lovers. But I feel like people want to work things out with you, or they're now realizing that they want you in they want you in their lives. If that makes any sense. Just what did you say, Juicy? Oh, you guys want me to get on Twitch? You're the second person that told me that. Somebody else told me that. They're like, you need to get on Twitch. And I'm just like, I have a Twitch. I do. I just don't know how to use it. I feel like that platform is so fucking like confusing. You know what I mean? It's I don't know. Maybe I'll start twitching. I don't know. Twitching. It's not even a word. Maybe I'll start Twitch. But I have one. I used to go live on Twitch all the time. Like, I did it for like a couple of Mondays. And then I was like, I really like YouTube platform better because it's just a little bit more easier for me to kind of like maintain. And plus, you guys all are here on YouTube with me and on IG Live. It's a mixture of IG Live and YouTube. Because some of y'all don't want to be on YouTube. Y'all just come on IG Live. And then some of y'all who are on IG Live don't want to be on YouTube. So you guys stay on IG Live. So it's just like a mixture of IG Live and YouTube always on Mondays. So I just like accept it. Or kind of embrace it. I couldn't figure Twitch out either, Juicy. It's kind of a like confusing platform for me. You know? Yeah, I have a couple of followers on Twitch. I just don't be on there. I don't know. I just don't be on there. Maybe I need to like start going. I don't know. I feel like you guys like, I don't know. You said yes, get on Twitch? Oh my goodness. I can barely keep up with y'all. I'm so close to deleting my Instagram, like my personal Instagram, like the Cynthia_Roy. I'm so close to deleting that page and just keeping my JustCyn page up and just using that as my main source of Instagram feed. I'm so close to deleting it. I think I might disable it for a couple of weeks and see how I like it. And then if I don't like it, I'll come back. But if I do like it, I won't come back on that platform. I'll be on my business platform. So make sure you guys are following my business page because I'm thinking about deleting it. I feel like I have too many online profiles, like Facebook, 2 Instagram accounts, YouTube, Patreon. It's just too much for me to kind of like. If there was a way that I can just like post and it kind of like goes to all of my platforms, that would be essential for me. But I feel like there's not a social media app that can do that just yet. Make sure you add me from the other page. I need to be in touch. I will, Uriel. I will. Hey, Pam. I will. You're welcome, Dominique. All right, let me do Jenny. Deep breath. And then do Jenny. After Jenny, I'll do I don't know why I'm like losing my train of thought. Chanel. So let me do Jenny. It's a lot, that's why. Oh, and then I have a TikTok. It's just like, it's a lot. That's why I stopped. 3 business pages on 3 platforms plus my personal. Yeah, it's just a lot. And then I feel like once TikTok is like not a thing anymore, they're gonna introduce another platform. It's just like too many. It's like too much access. It's too much. It's too much for me. Like, it's too much. On every single platform, like Facebook, IG, Twitter, YouTube, Patreon. Like, I feel like I've been slacking on Patreon. Like, I need to like really get back on my Patreon. Like, I'm still like posting readings on Patreon. So if you're not subscribed to my monthly Patreon, then you need to get on it because I do post readings on there, like personal readings. I post like collective readings. I post like rituals and spells on my Patreon, like mainly focusing like on protection, self-love, and manifesting money. So if you're not on my Patreon, like get it together. Like get on my Patreon. Get on my Patreon. I can post from Instagram to Facebook. and Twitter, I believe. I know, but I want a thing that I can post on all of them. You know what I mean? And then there's a thing where like if you post on TikTok and then you post it on Facebook, you can't, like, let's say you post on TikTok, right, a video, and then you download that video and then you try to post it on your Instagram as a reel, you can't get monetized. Because I guess Instagram and Twitter, Instagram and TikTok are beefing. Like you can't post either or reels on their platform because you're not gonna get monetized. Because I'm monetized on both of my Instagrams, but it's just like, and I'm monetized like out of all of my platforms, I'm monetized except TikTok. So I'm trying to get monetized on TikTok, but all of my platforms are monetized. But I just feel like it's just harder. I just feel like there would just be like one. Fuck it, Cyn, do the podcast already. I don't know if I'm gonna do a podcast. Because oh my God, my friend has been begging me for a podcast. She wants to do a podcast with me so badly. But I feel like podcasts, like that genre is so saturated. Now it is, because everybody thinks that they can start a podcast. It's not easy to start a podcast, but everybody thinks they can start a podcast. So I feel like that space is just oversaturated. Yeah, same, Juicy. Like once I stop like monetizing I need to sign up for my Patreon. Patreon is popping. I post like stuff that I can't post on the internet, on YouTube and Instagram, like all of my witchy stuff. Go on my Patreon because like I feel like Patreon is like behind a paywall. Like you can't see anything unless you're part of my subscription. So I feel like I'm safe over there. You know what I mean? I feel like I don't feel judged on my Patreon. What gets you monetized? Just posting a lot? That shit seemed weird to me, for real. Can't figure it out. Okay, so how you get monetized on Instagram and Facebook? I'm monetized on Facebook too. So what it is that you have to like post reels. You have to post like it's a numbers game. Like the more views you get, the higher chance that you can be able to get more money. But they pay you like pennies. Like they don't pay you a lot of money. Like the way that I'm not gonna tell you mainly the way that I make money on here, but Patreon is popping for me. My Patreon is popping for me. Like my YouTube is popping for me. Like, you know, I've curated a way for me to make money on Instagram because it's not easy to make money on Instagram. Like you have to be creative to make money on Instagram, and I found a way to do that. So it's not easy, you know. Like I'm telling you, all that I'm doing, that it's not easy. Like it's not for the faint of heart to be an entrepreneur. Like it's like hustle 24 hours of the day. Like hustle 24 hours a day. When I wake up, I'm hustling. Before I go to sleep, I'm hustling. And if I'm not sleeping, I'm hustling. And if I am sleeping, I'm dreaming about hustling. Like it's like constant hustle for me. Because I'm just a different type of breed when it comes to like my business, but it just varies for different people with their business. So it's just different. The platforms all of them are different. TikTok, you can make money off TikTok too. You can make money off of Instagram, Reels. You can make like money off of like Facebook Reels too, because Facebook has Reels too. Like Patreon, like if you have like a niche, like you can do like a niche, and you could build a community on Patreon, which I've done, which is like the best thing I've ever done. Like building a community on Patreon has been the best thing I've ever done, because like God forbid anything crashes, like YouTube, anything like that, Patreon is like my safe space, and I could talk mad shit over there. So, I could talk mad shit over there because my Patreon is like, you have to pay monthly to be a part of our tribe. Like I call them everybody on my Patreon my tribe, because we all just like we over there on Patreon. Like we popping on Patreon. So Patreon is like my thing. I love Patreon. I post readings, like I do like my rituals and spells, my witchy stuff over there. I tell you how to make spells. I show you how to make spiritual baths. I show you how to cleanse yourself. Like it's like I hold your hand on Patreon. You know what I mean? Like if you want to know like how to do stuff, if you want to know how to like grow your business, because sometimes I post like business stuff there too. Patreon is where to find me. Like for real. And then YouTube, of course. So YouTube, like, I show you guys my life on YouTube. All right, I'm gonna do Jenny. I'm gonna stop talking. Jenny's like, can she shut up? Okay, I promise I'm gonna I promise I'm gonna shut up. Oh my god. Okay, this is second verse. Okay, so this is for Jenny. So Jenny, what I'm getting for you is that you're having to get your affairs in order. I do also feel like you might be emotionally trying to get yourself back balanced as well. And there also seems to be like, what is it? Trying to kind of like emotionally, I guess, it could be like you're trying to, what is it called? I have it on the tip of my tongue. Oh, Jesus Christ. I hate when this happens. Energetically trying to cleanse yourself. So there is a little bit of that going on. I feel like you're also trying to kind of like more so, you could be like doing like something to like cleanse your home. So like it could be like possibly saging. It could be possibly like moving furniture. Cause like there's a little bit of like way that you can like feng shui your home to kind of like invite positive energy into your home. But I feel like there's a little bit of that going on and trying to kind of like cultivate a place or a space for you to heal or a space for you to find peace. So I feel like you're really trying to kind of like settle into your peace. Now, I do feel like there seems to be some sort of like petty energy between you and someone else. Now, this petty energy that you're kind of like giving off with this person, it could be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or it could be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But I feel like there just seems to be some sort of miscommunication. There also could be like you being possibly very bored in a situation. If you are oh my god, this is like Gemini behavior. This is like my behavior. Like sometimes you get really bored very easily. It could be like bored. Like let's say you meet somebody, right, and you're trying to get to know them, and you know time has gone by. You guys gotten to know each other, everything like that. I feel like sometimes you have a tendency of getting really bored very fast, very easily. That's very Gemini-like behavior. So I don't know if you're a Gemini or you have a lot of air in your chart, but I feel like there just seems to be a little bit of like you being very bored. There also could be like if someone's making you some sort of promises, I just feel like you're just like, yeah, whatever. Like you're not really taking something seriously. Or someone may be doing this to you, but I feel like someone's not taking something seriously. Like say like someone says that they're gonna do something for you, or they're gonna it's mainly something that someone says that they're gonna do for you. I feel like you're just like, yeah, whatever. Like you're not taking them very seriously. There also could be like two people could be mirroring each other, meaning that if someone is not putting in effort or time and energy into a situation, you're kind of like sitting on the back burner too. Like you're like, I'm just gonna, if you're not gonna participate, if you're not gonna give me your all, then I'm going to do the same. So there just seems to be a little bit of like boredom going on, and there just seems to be a little bit of complacency going on. Now I do also feel like um what is it? Oh shit, I just had it. Someone is oh my god, I just had it. Someone is I just had it. Someone is like oh god, what is it called? Someone is being complacent, but I feel like someone is just staying in a situation just to stay. Meaning that someone may be in a situation, this could be like a love situation because the Two of Cups is here, but someone could be staying in a situation because they've already invested a lot of time into it. So someone's just like, well, since I've already invested so much time into it, since I've already put a lot of time and energy into a situation, maybe I should just stay in it. So someone may feel like very obligated to a situation or a person. Not saying that there isn't any love, but I'm just saying that someone just feels like, well, I've dedicated a lot of time. I just should just stay in a situation. Like I'm getting older, I'm not getting any younger. Like I feel like someone is settling. That's the word. I feel like someone is settling. Settling for a situation or for a person that they're not really 100% on board with, or they could be bored. It's kind of like those people who have been with their high school sweethearts for years, and it's just like, oh my God, this is the only person that I know, or this is I've been with this person for so long, and yes, maybe we've grown apart, and maybe yes, I'm not interested like that in this person like I used to be. Maybe I want to explore different people, or I want to explore different options, but it's just like, nah, I'm just gonna stay. It's just kind of like that energy, like someone just feels like, nah, I'm just gonna stay here because I know what comes with this situation. This is something that's very familiar to me. He's predictable. She's predictable. I know how this is going to end. So there just seems to be like someone is just possibly just settling for someone and settling for a situation, but they're bored. They're not, I don't want to say they're not happy, because I just feel like there could be like an energy of just feeling very content. But maybe you want to be content. I can't tell you how to live your life. I can't tell you how to live your life. If you want to be content, sis, be content. But just know, I feel like something needs to be like resuscitated. Something needs to be revived. I do also feel like there just seems to be a little bit of like you coming off very ambitious, very confident. I feel like you're also going in a different direction too. And I feel like you have a lot to think about. And I do feel like there's going to be some sort of opportunity that's going to be coming in for you. And I do also feel like this opportunity is going to be coming in out of the blue. I feel like you are possibly trying to ignore somebody, or there may be another person coming into your life that you're purposely trying to ignore because you're not trying to get involved. I don't know if this is you, or this is the other person that you are kind of like dealing with, or someone who may be around you. But I feel like someone is just like, I'm not trying to get involved because I have to stay here. So someone feels like they have to stay in a situation. I don't know what that means. I feel like you know what that means. So that's pretty much what I got for you, Jenny. So hopefully you kind of figure that out. Yeah. I just feel like someone feels stuck because they've already invested time. And not saying that they regret wasting, oh my God, I just said wasting time. Lord Jesus. Girl, you might feel like you're wasting time. But anyway, I said it by mistake, but maybe it is. I feel like someone just feel like something is not worth letting go, even though they're not happy or 100% committed to the situation. And that's exactly what I feel. So, yeah. I'm going to do Chanel. I'm going to do Tiffany. I'm going to do Janae. Then I'm going to do Frank. I'm going to do Victoria. I'm going to do Evian. I'm going to do... I'm going to do Sandra. I'm going to do Monique. I'm going to do Pamela. Then I'm going to do Fashion Destination. Fashion. I'm going to do Chanel, though. All right, let me do Chanel. All right, Chanel. Sorry, y'all. There's a wait. So leave, but come back. Come back, okay? Because sometimes I'm like, oh my God, I missed my reading. It'll be on my YouTube channel. I keep all the videos up on my channel, so you can kind of like find your video. All right, let me do Chanel. Yes, it's a long list. I'm sorry, Fashion Destination. Yes, be back in 30 minutes. Be back in 30 minutes. I got you, though. I got you. Let me do Chanel. Like, go get a snack. Go get a snack. Like, come back. Like, come back, though. Jeez, that's a lot of cards. All right, whatever. I'm gonna take it. I'm trying to feel if I should. I'll just take it. I feel like if I don't take it, then I'm gonna get really annoyed. So I'll just take it. All right, Chanel. I feel like Chanel done put some juju. It's just like, I haven't had a reading with Cynthia so long. Let me just do some little juju so she could pull out more cards. Because, girl, like 4 or 5 cards came out for you. I'm going to take it. I'm going to take it. If I miss, I want to know how Jason has been feeling about me. Okay. I will answer your question, and then you can come back. If you do miss your, like, when I start your reading, you can always come back and, like, rewind. It'll be here for you. I promise. Promise. So for you, Chanel, all right. What is going on? Chile. All right. Okay, first and foremost, Chanel, your money looks good. Your money looks good. Your money looks good. I feel like you're coming off very self-sufficient. I feel like men may also be very attracted to you because of that. There seems to be a little bit of like you being very stable, you being very secure, and there seems to be a little bit of like a nurturing spirit to you, so people may be possibly drawn to that. I do also feel like sometimes you use your finances as a distraction, meaning that if there may be possibly people who may be around you that are possibly wanting to get to know you or wanting to invest some sort of time into you, I feel like you're using your excuses. I guess you're using your finances as an excuse, or you're using your job or your finances as an excuse so that you don't really have to get invested. Touche. Touche, because I do the same thing. Pamela. Girl, there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people in front of you. Come back though. Go get a snack, but come back, or go get a snack and watch me. Watch the other readings. But I feel like there just seems to be a lot of people in line. I'm sorry. But I feel like with you, Chanel, there may also be some sort of inconsistency. Someone that has been in and out of, come back, babe. In and out of your life. There just seems to be a little bit of inconsistencies with this person, or there seems to be a lack of consistency with this person. You're going to be hearing from someone soon. It could be a fire sign. DM you. Wait, what? You want me to DM you your reading? Girl, come back. Come back. I feel like there just seems to be a little bit of inconsistencies with this person. I do also feel like I'm gonna be honest with you, Chanel. So I'm always honest with you, but I'm just gonna say that there seems to be a little bit of inconsistencies with this person. But what I am gonna say is that this is someone that is not serious. You know who this person is. I feel like you know who this person is. You may have previously invested time into this person, because like the Six of Pentacles is here, so that it could be someone who may be possibly from your past, or you could have possibly in the past invested in this person, and they may have invested in you. So there seems to be some little bit of like vice, like it's mutual energy. It's not like one-sided. Like both people were possibly invested, but I feel like someone was just inconsistent, or someone was just not as serious as you, because I feel like you were wanting to maybe possibly establish a connection or establish some sort of security with this person, but I feel like it was not reciprocated. Now, I do feel like there just seems to be something that has a hard time coming to an end, because the Strength card and the Ten of Swords is here, so there just seems to be like someone is like possibly fighting the inevitable. Like, I don't know if this is you, like, fighting the inevitable, or if this is the other person that's fighting the inevitable, because I feel like something needs to come to an end, but I feel like, or it could be both people that are not wanting something to come to a complete end. Like, it's like, okay, we're going to go on breaks. We're going to not talk to each other for a little bit, but we're always going to find each other, or we're always going to invest, or always going to, like, pour into each other. That's, like, refusing for a cycle to end. And that can kind of keep your cycle in this lifetime on a loop. And if you continue to leave a cycle in this lifetime in a loop, it transfers into your next lifetime. So I feel like there just seems to be like a continuous cycle of unfinished business that you may have with someone. It's just like you guys keep doing the same mistakes over and over again. You might be making the same mistakes over and over again, meaning that you may possibly keep repeating some sort of cycle with this person. It's the other person. Look. I feel like someone doesn't know how to let somebody go. You know what I mean? It's a little bit of a selfish energy too, because it's like, I don't want to be with you, but I don't want anybody else to be with you. So there just seems to be a little bit of that. There could be a little bit of selfish energy. It could be someone who can be incredibly greedy. It could be like someone who can also be incredibly energetically greedy as well. So that this is kind of, oh my God, why did I get that image in my mind? I'm getting like, you know the movie Monsters Inc., where they kind of like scare little kids and like they feed off their fears, or they feed off their energy. I feel like this is what this person does. Now, I mean, not necessarily saying that they feed off your fear, but they feed off your energy. Sort of like a energy vampire, a leech, a parasite, a little bit. And I don't mean that in a rude way, but I'm just saying that this is what they do. Like, they need other energies to kind of like fuel themselves. It's like they're always running on E. Like, their energy is always running on E, so they always go into these situations, or they always go into these relationships or connections to kind of boost or to kind of fuel themselves to the off E, I guess, all the way to the top. Like they kind of like, it's like fuel. It's like when your car is on E, you have to go to the gas station and you have to pump until your car is full. I feel like this is what they do. They come into your life. You're the gas station. You're the gas station girl. He's the car. He has to fill his tank. So he goes to you, he fuels up, and then when he's done, he kind of moves on, or he kind of like disappears, or he kind of ghosts, or he kind of just goes away. That's what I'm getting. Someone just kind of like goes away. Like, they kind of disappear. They kind of like go about their business. And I feel like they keep going to the next gas station. That, you know what I mean? Like, they keep in the gas stations are other females. Like, they keep going to the next female to fuel up. I feel like that. And then every gas station provides something different. You might prefer that you might provide that nurturing energy. You may provide that healing energy that this person needs. And then the next gas station might be physical. It might be they got good, or you know they give good. Like, I feel like every gas station has a different need. That's what I feel like this person does. Like, they kind of go from gas station to gas station. That's the only analogy that I can give you that makes sense in my mind. And I got a gas station, so that's why I say that. So just be careful with this energy. I don't feel like I'm using my words carefully because y'all not gonna blame me for getting in toxic situations. But I'm gonna just say that I don't see any malicious cards with this person. I just feel like this person needs help. That's all I'm gonna say. Like, they have bad habits. This is someone who has really bad habits. This is someone who doesn't know how to cope. This is someone that doesn't know how to self-soothe. And you learned that as a child. You learn how to self-soothe as a child. And I feel like this person they never learned that. They don't know what that is. They don't know what that means. There just seems to be a lack of maturity, a lack of conscious decisions, someone is just like too free-spirited for you. Like, someone just like, if the wind blows this way, they blow that way. The wind blows this way, they blow that way. There just seems to be a lack of discipline with this person. And I'm just gonna be honest with you. There seems to be a lack of discipline. And, you know, in a man who doesn't have any discipline, you already know the rest. Or do I have to say it for you? A man who lacks discipline, reckless. He's just out here reckless, okay? Reckless man. That's a reckless man. A man who doesn't have any discipline is reckless. Reckless. You're welcome, Chanel. I'm going to do Tiffany. Then I'm going to do Janae. And then once I'm done with Janae, I'm going to head to the Super Chats. Super Chats are after Janae. You just got one on Saturday, Stephanie. You just got a reading on Saturday. You haven't even let that one manifest yet. I know you're addicted to me. Stop it. Stop it, Seb. Stop it. When I come to New York, we need to hang out. Like, dead ass. When I come to New York, we need to hang out. That's why the gas station has been closed. I am booking a full reading now. Oh, I love you too, Chanel. I'll be like, if you book a reading, I'll be happy to hear your voice because I've been thinking about you. You ran across my mind the other day. I don't know why. And usually when that happens, it's time for a reading. But I was just like, she'll know when to hit me up, or she'll know, like I don't like to bother y'all. I'm like, don't they know when they need me? And I always tell y'all, like, after my reading, I'm like, if you need me, you know how to find me. You know how to find me if you need me. Monique. Oh no, Monique, I haven't done you yet. I'm on Tiffany. Monique, you have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You have 5 people in front of you, Monique. All right, let me do Tiffany. Jesus, I'm hot. Oh, I'm glad I was on your mind. Glad I was on your mind, boo. Yes, you can still get on the listen. Let's go to a Haitian event on Stack's party. When is the Haitian event? All right, let me do Tiffany. Oh, damn. If you come to Miami in May, let me know, because I'll make myself available. And if I do go to New York, I'll let you know, though, if I come. No, you're fine, Monique. You're fine. This is for Tiffany. Yeah, let me know stuff. When is that party, though? I don't be partying like that, y'all. I'm old. I be in my house. Like, I love being home. I be home, okay? I do not be out here in these streets. I'm trying to be wiped down, okay? I'm trying to be wiped down. I'm trying to be cleaning the house, taking care of kids, okay? Like, that's what I'm on right now. I don't want to be out here in these streets. Tiffany. So Tiffany, what I'm seeing for you is that there just seems to be some sort of news that's going to come out. Now, I do also feel like this news is going to be, you're trying to be booed up. Yeah, same child. I don't want to be in the streets no more. There's nothing out there in the streets. For you, Tiffany, there's going to be some sort of news that's going to be coming out. There also seems to be some sort of unexpected changes that's going to come for you, either in some sort of connection or your household. So it could be either or. There also seems to be some sort of decision that you're going to be faced with. And I feel like you're being very defensive towards someone. It could be like someone from your past maybe interfering what's going on in your life currently. Because I am seeing that the 6 of Cups is here, and it does talks about someone that may be possibly from your past, or you have some sort of familiar energy with this person. You know who this person is. It's not a complete stranger. And even if it's someone new, this is someone that you feel like you've known your entire life. So there just seems to be some sort of like, I know who you are. You've been in my life before type of energy. Like we were in each other's life in a different lifetime type of energy. I do also feel that you're being very defensive or guarded towards this person. Now, every time I see this card, I always it signifies for me, or it kind of gives me like you're having to be careful how you have to be careful how you express yourself, because sometimes you may come off too harsh, too brash, too cold, detached. But I feel like it's more so coming from a place of you trying to defend your heart, or trying to kind of protect your heart too. So it just seems to be a little bit of like having to find a balance of letting somebody love you, but also create some sort of boundaries. And I feel like you keep going back and forth whether or not you should let someone come into your life. It could be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It could be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I'm getting a lot of signs, so don't really pay attention to the signs. And I feel like the reason why you're being very defensive towards this energy is because you don't trust them. This is someone that is incredibly toxic. They come into your life, or they have come into your life before to trigger you in some sort of way. They also can be playing a lot of mind games. Or they could be emotionally trying to manipulate you in some sort of way. This is somewhat of like somewhat of like a controlling energy or a possessive energy as well, or you might be coming off this way, but I don't feel like this is you. I feel like this is the person that's coming towards you. Like they have an energy where like they're trying to kind of like tame or trying to keep you in some sort of submissive energy. So there seems to be a little bit of that going on. There also seems to be like, sorry, I don't know why I got, why did I get that in my mind? Girl, I don't know if you're having not daydreams. I feel like you're having nightmares. You might be having nightmares. I don't know what the nightmares are about, but I feel like you're having nightmares. And whatever that you're seeing is either triggering you, or it could be scaring you in some sort of sense. Like not like the nightmares where, you know, monsters or anything like that, but it could be a nightmare of someone, or someone maybe possibly visiting you during your sleep. There could be a little bit of like oh my god, this happened to me before, but it could be like someone maybe visiting you in your sleep, like someone that you know in the physical realm, maybe possibly visiting you in your sleep, and that's the only way that they can talk to you or get in contact with you is through your dreams. So someone may be visiting you in your sleep. This just seems to be a little bit of like a metaphysical nightmare, like someone is coming. Ooh. Okay, I don't know where I got that, but someone is like a menace. So I don't know, like I don't get a good vibe with this person. I'm just gonna say with you, Tiffany, like just be careful, because I just feel like this is someone that is they come into your life metaphysically, and then they're gonna show up physically. Like they're gonna literally show up physically. So just be careful with that. It's gonna start metaphysically, like during your sleep, and you might be having a hard time falling asleep, or you're having a hard time going to sleep, because there just seems to be a little bit of like disturbances during your sleep, and whatever you're seeing or whatever that's stopping you. Why the fuck did I get that? I don't like seeing stuff like that, but I'm gonna say it anyways. But God, Tiffany, why did I get that? That made me so emotional. There could be an energy around you that's really negative or very toxic, but it's a spirit. It's a negative spirit. It's in your home. You need to cleanse your house. Like, you need to like sage your house. You need to kind of like, either you're needing to kind of like wash your floors with Florida water. You're having to kind of like put black salt around your property, or black salt in front of your door. But there's a negative spirit. It's a lonely spirit. They're around you, and this is why you can't sleep, because they're bothering you during your sleep. Oh, I hate this. I use my words carefully, because I don't want to like scare you, but at the same time I'm trying to like warn you. So it's like there's a negative spirit in your house, and it's bothering you during your sleep. Sorry, but yeah, that's what I'm seeing. I just feel like you need to like cleanse your house, or you need to kind of like get a lot of energy out of your house, unwanted energy out of your house. You know how like when people suffer like with depression, I feel that they're having to constantly cleanse their home, or constantly like release a lot of energy out of their home, because that depression can kind of sit, even though that you may feel good that day, the depression may be still sitting in your home. And this is why people sometimes, this is what I feel, that's why some people have seasonal depression, because once you get out of that funk, like that depression, you don't cleanse your home. You kind of just like, oh my God, today's a good day, like, you know, blah. But then it comes back around. It's because you have not cleansed the depression out of your home. Like depression is still lingering in your home. like once you get yourself out of that funk or you get out of that space, you're having to kind of like call out all of that negative energy out of your house so that it doesn't affect you anymore. So I feel like that's what you're kind of having to do. I don't want to scare you. Like, don't be scared. I just feel like you just really need to like cleanse your home. Yes, Monique. All right, let me do Janae. After Janae, it's gonna be Frank. It's gonna be Victoria. Then it's gonna be Evian. I just have to make sure I catch up on the super chats. I don't want to miss the super chats. I'm gonna do Frank and then Victoria. Yeah. All right, let me do Janae. No, you didn't. I didn't miss you, Juicy. Where's Juicy? Juicy, you're after Evian. I didn't miss you. Damn, I hate when I do that. Who am I doing again? I hate when I do that. Like, who am I doing? Oh, Janae. Yeah, Sandra, like, that's, I honestly feel like that's, like, people who are seasonally depressed. Y'all saw that? Ooh, hold on. Card just flipped out of my hand. Janae, people, Janae, there's people who are gossiping about you. Girl, there's people gossiping about you. Like, okay, sorry, Sandra. Oh my God, like, I don't know what it is tonight. My mind is everywhere. Okay, so Sandra, yeah, that's what I think. That's what I feel like seasonal depression is. Like people who like finally get out of their depression a little bit, like they start to feel well again. They don't, after they start to feel very well and like upbeat and like, oh my God, like I'm not depressed today. They forget to cleanse their home. Like you need to get it out of your house completely. Like, because I feel like people who are seasonally, like who are depressed, it's like they have like a dark spirit that walks with them, like that is around, that's affecting their energy. That's what I feel. Like you can't fight off that darkness. When people who say that they're depressed, sometimes they say that, oh, you know, they're just in a dark space. It's just like, you're not in a dark space. There's a dark energy with you. There's a dark energy on your back. There's dark energy around you. There's an energy around you that doesn't want you to be well. There's energy that wants you to stay energetically, spiritually sick. You know what I mean? Hopefully that makes sense to y'all. That's the only way I can explain it, really. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. Y'all my people. You know what I mean? Janae, like, okay, so Janae, there's people gossiping about you. People are talking about you behind your back. People talking about you. Like, they're either, like, saying nasty things about you, or they're just, and you may not be, like, really focused on what they have to say, because I feel like you're just really going about your life, not really caring what people have to say. You have an energy of, like, not really caring what people have to say about you. So I feel like that is what's happening. There just seems to be, like, you coming off very nonchalant or not really caring. But I do feel like there seems to be a little bit of gossiping around you. I do also feel that there also seems to be a lot of people that are reaching out to you. So there's a lot of people that may be possibly venting to you. So I don't understand what that means. Like, if they're venting to you, there could be them coming to you with their problems, is what I'm saying. There's a little bit of like coming to you with their problems, or they may be possibly coming to you because they feel like you can solve their problems. So there just seems to be a little bit of that, if that makes any sense to you. I do also feel like there could be someone around you that could be coming off incredibly emotional or very sensitive around this time. Someone may be possibly going through a lot, or you may be possibly going through a lot, and I feel like you have a hard time, I guess, reaching out to other people or opening up to other people when it comes to how you're feeling, because I feel like you're feeling like you're having to be the strong one or having to be the one that people come to or depend on. So there just seems to be a little bit of like you just taking on a lot. I feel like there's a lot of people on your back, girl. I just feel like there's a lot of people on your back. If that makes any sense, I just feel like a lot of people are just on you. They're on your energy. They could be like sucking a lot of energy or draining your energy too. Because I am seeing that there just seems to be a little bit of codependency. You're having to kind of like set some sort of boundaries with people. That's what I'm seeing. Like set a lot of boundaries with people. I do also feel like there just seems to be a little bit of an in and out energy that's going to be coming into your life as well. So I don't know, like there could be like someone that may be coming in and out of your life. It could be someone from your past. It could be like a fire sign, but it doesn't have to be a fire sign. I just feel like there just seems to be impulsive energy with this person. I do also feel like there's going to be some sort of news or message someone's going to reach out to you. You're going to be hearing from somebody. You're definitely going to be hearing from somebody. I also feel like someone may be possibly they want to reach out to you or talk to you, but they're not doing so because they are at some sort of an emotional low point in their life right now. I feel like someone feels like they're in a rut or they're in a hole that they can't seem to get themselves out of it. And it's weird because you can also feel this person's energy too. Like when you're thrown off emotionally, I feel like that is because someone is like reaching out to you spiritually and they're needing some sort of assistance or some sort of help, but they refuse to ask you for help, like verbally say anything to you. They refuse to say anything or express how they're feeling towards you or express that they need help. It's a little bit of ego, a little bit of pride. If you're dealing with that Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, I got that song by Sierra. I can't leave him alone. I don't know what that means. I can't leave him alone. Da, da, da. Whatever. That's Sierra song. Something about you can't leave somebody alone or somebody can't leave you alone. It could be either or. But I just feel like someone feels like they're stuck or they feel like they can't stop some sort of like impulsive habit that they seem to be doing. Someone may be keeping tabs on you too, like watching you on social media, trying to figure out what you're up to, trying to figure out if you're sending some sort of like subliminal messages on your Instagram stories. It's some petty shit. Whoever this person is, they're petty. But I'm just putting it out there. But that's what I'm getting for you, Janae. I don't know who this. I feel like you know who this person is. You know who this person is. You're gonna hear from them, and I feel like when you do hear from them, you're gonna have to make a decision. I feel like you're gonna be resisting this person though. But I feel like this person could be some sort of temptation. If it's not kryptonite, like this person feels like kryptonite to you, or you may feel like kryptonite to them, I feel like there just seems to be like, I'm getting that Sierra song, I can't leave him alone. I don't know what that means. He keeps coming back. I'm sorry, he keeps coming back. I'm sorry, he keeps coming back. But I just feel like someone's like, I'm getting that Sierra song, I can't leave him alone. Did she make that song for 50 Cent? I don't know, but I'm getting that song. Maybe you need to go listen to it. Maybe you don't want to go listen to it. Because oh my God. But anyways, that's what I'm getting. Sorry, boo. I'm sorry he won't leave you alone. You must got that splash. Don't worry about it, sweetheart. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, sweetheart. Don't worry about it. Okay, let me do Frank. After Frank, I'm going to do Victoria. After Victoria, I'm going to do Evian. After Evian, I'm going to do Juicy. I'm going to do Sandra. I'm going to do Monique. I'm going to do Pamela. Then I'm going to do Imani. So all right. Who am I doing again? Sorry. I'm doing Frank. I'm doing Frank. I'm gonna do Frank. Okay. Dang, did Frank have a question? Yeah, girl, I got a line today, Juicy. You see that? Damn. I'm blessed, but dang, this is a line. Whew. Chile. Okay. Okay, so I'll do Frank, and then I'm gonna do Victoria next. Oh shit, I forgot somebody. Hold on, rewind. I'm doing Frank. You know what? I'm just gonna do super chats. So I'm gonna do Frank. I'm gonna do Victoria. Then I'm gonna do fashion destination, so I can just get the super chats over with. And then after I get the super chats over with, it's gonna be Evian, Juicy, Sandra, Monique, Pamela, and then Imani. So I'm gonna do Frank, Victoria, and then fashion destination. So let me do Frank first. Let me get the super chats out the way. All right, Frank. Okay. Someone's trying to ignore the other person. Why is everybody getting the 5 of Cups? What is going on? All right. I feel like somebody's touching my face. Like, it's so weird. I just feel like somebody's touching my face, and I'm just like, stop. Okay. All right, so this is going to be for Frank. Frank, what I'm seeing for you is that there seems to be that someone is refusing to make some sort of decision. Someone may be possibly indulging in some sort of bad habits. And I do also feel like there seems to be something that is... Someone doesn't want something to end. Someone doesn't want something to end. You also might be coming off very guarded or very protective of yourself. You also may be not wanting to admit something to yourself. Again, there may be possibly a little bit of denial. You are refusing to make some sort of decision. I do also feel like there could be like you are kind of keeping your distance from someone, or just possibly not really wanting to deal with someone. So I do feel like that is going on as well. I do also feel that there's going to be some sort of opportunity coming in for you, but I feel like you're being very defensive towards this opportunity. You're coming off very detached. I don't know why you feel like you have to protect yourself, but I feel like there just seems to be a little bit of like not really wanting or trusting what is being presented to you. Now, you may have somebody like, it doesn't even have to be blocked, but someone can't get through. So there just seems to be some sort of blockages. Someone may be reaching out multiple times, several times, trying to get someone's attention, but I feel like someone is either blocked or there seems to be some sort of a blockage. There just seems to be that someone can't reach the other person, or there just seems to be a refusal to acknowledge the other person. I do also feel like there just seems to be a little bit of a power struggle as well. And I do feel like I'm getting the saying like too many chiefs, not enough Indians. So there could be possibly I feel like two people are not on the same page. And because two people are not on the same page is causing a lot of turmoil, but I feel like it's also taxing as well. There also could be someone that is, again, I'm getting like someone could be, I don't want to say that word because that's a very triggering word, but someone could be either drinking or possibly doing something to escape some sort of pain that they may be possibly in. So someone is like trying to kind of mask or kind of like, I guess, wash some sort of pain away that they're in. So be careful with that. Someone is also wanting to crack some sort of an illusion or a facade. Someone is also like kind of like removing some sort of rose tinted glasses. So someone is seeing something very clearly or seeing someone for who they truly are. I don't know. I guess mainly the signs I should say are Aries, Leo, Sag, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It could be any of those signs, but I just feel like there is going to be an opportunity that's going to be presented to talk or to get something off of the ground or to kind of like clear the air or something about some sort of clarity. But I feel like someone is very guarded or defensive towards what someone has to say. And whatever this information that this person has to say, I feel like it's triggering someone's abandonment issues. It's also triggering someone's trust issues. And I do feel like someone doesn't feel safe emotionally or mentally or spiritually with the other person. And this is why they are coming off very triggered for whatever reason. I feel like you also don't want people to know what you're thinking or feeling. I feel like you're wanting to be left alone so that you can make some sort of decision or to kind of figure out exactly what you're thinking or feeling before making some sort of decision that is going to be changing the course of your life. Because I do feel like there's going to be some sort of like shift or some sort of change, or whatever the decision is going to change. It's like a ripple effect. It kind of changes everything that is around you. So it's not just a decision that's based off of just yourself, but it could be a decision that's based off of several other people that may be directly affected as well. So just be careful with that. That's Frank's reading. Definitely Frank. So whatever that decision is, I just feel like someone is like they're indulging in self-destructive behavior. Either someone is drinking or someone is not on the same page. Still stuck in the past, still emotionally upset, still not, something may have happened in the past and there just seems to be someone's just still stuck in that space or in that energy. All right, I'm gonna do Victoria. Victoria. I don't know why I keep dropping my cards. Why is everybody getting the Five of Cups? Let's find out. Victoria, you let your job stress you out. And the reason why I say that is because the Five of Cups is here. Everybody's getting the Five of Cups, and I don't know what's going on, but everybody's getting the Five of Cups, and I shuffle really well. It's strange because I don't feel like you want to be there anyways, but I don't feel like you're going to get fired. I don't see you getting fired. I don't see you getting fired. Victoria. I don't see you getting fired. I don't see that. I just feel like there just could be a lot of stress and anxieties when it comes to your finances. The Nine of Pentacles is in your reading, so I do feel like you're going to be independent. You're going to have enough to supplement your lifestyle. I do feel like you're going to be self-sufficient. I do also feel like if there's a lack of instability with your I need to put water in my pool. If there seems to be some sort of instability with your finances, that's just temporary. It's not permanent. Yeah, you stress out about your job a lot. Maybe it's very demanding of you. Maybe it just takes a lot of energy out of you. But I just feel like you let your work affect many aspects or areas in your life. When you're thrown off emotionally, I feel like everything suffers because of you being thrown off. So there just seems to be a little bit of like, I don't know why you're so upset about work. I feel like you're very upset about, what was that? I feel like you're very upset about work. You're very stressed out, having a lot of anxieties about it. But I feel like it's mainly because of your finances. You're stressed out about finances, or it could be like you just have enough, and maybe you're wanting more than enough, and that may it's like I feel like you have a certain lifestyle that you want to attain, and I feel like we have you moving positions from your job. From your job, Victoria. I don't know what that means. Will you be moving where? Your job? Hmm. I feel like I told you this before, Victoria, and I'm going to say it again because I see it in your reading. But I feel like there's going to be a higher level of position coming for you, because the Nine of Swords is here and the Ten of Cups is here, and for me that's symbolizes that there's going to be either a raise, or there's going to be a level up coming up for you. So I don't feel like you're going to be in the same position that you are in now, meaning that there's going to be some sort of progression. I don't feel like you're going to be fired, if that's what you're worried about. I mean, these are good cards. I just feel like you're just really stressed out about your work, and then sometimes your job has a direct impact on your emotions, and maybe you're having to kind of detach your finances from your emotions, because that one that has a you're welcome, Frank, one that can sometimes block your manifestations when you're too emotionally invested in your outcomes, and you're having to just kind of let things go with the flow and kind of like let things mature for you. So I feel like you don't know how to do that. You don't know how to emotionally detach from your finances, and you're having to learn how to do that. I know it could be sometimes hard because like you need money to live, but I walk around like I got it regardless. Maybe you're having to do that. Walk around like you got it regardless. Like it's gonna come to you. Like if you like kind of exude abundance, abundance has nothing but to be attracted to you. So I feel like that's how you're having to lead with when it comes to your finances. But I feel like there's so much stress, there's so much anxiety, there's so much worry around your finances. It causes blockages in your manifestations and it coming in for you. It's like, you know how they say scared money don't make no money? I feel like that is what's happening. That's the Ace Hood. That's the Ace Hood. No, that's the Meek Mills. That's the Meek Mills reference. But I feel like that's what's happening. Like you have to like really like stand firm in your manifestations. I feel like you manifest, but then you're just like, it's like worry and stress around your manifestation, and that's why they don't come into fruition. So you're needing to have a little bit more faith. But I feel like I don't think you're getting fired from your job if that's what you really want to know. And I do feel like there's going to be a higher level of a position for you. You're going to be asked to either take on some sort of bigger responsibility around your workplace, or there just seems to be like a progression as far as your finances. I missed that. Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys. All right. Let me do fashion destination How has Jason been feeling about me? All right, let's see, child. Let's see how Jason feels about you. Hey, just you're right on time, girl. You're right on time. All right, let me do Fashion Destination. Jason. I was gonna ask for his last name, but don't put it on. Don't put it, please. Don't put it. I don't want people's full government name on the internet. Unsolicited. You know what I mean? Like, don't do that. Let's see. I've been all night. I've been all day. Okay. Okay. So. Okay. Oh wait. Okay. I'm gonna say the order again. After I'm done with Fashion Destination, God, I can talk. After I'm done with Fashion Destination, I'm gonna do Evian. Then I'm gonna do Juicy. Then I'm gonna do Sandra. Then I'm gonna do Monique. Then I'm gonna do Pamela. Then I'm gonna do Imani. So that is the order for now. For now. Okay, so Fashion Destination. Hey, Shannon. What I feel for you, you might like this response, you may not like this response, but I mean, it's not that I don't care, but I really don't care. But I'm gonna tell you anyways. I feel like this person's gonna come back. Okay, I feel like there still seems to be some unfinished business between you and this person. I feel like there is going to be an opportunity to start things over again. There may be some sort of like, not hostilities, but I just feel like their energies. Oh, thank you. Like my bronzer? Thank you. You know, I gotta look cute for y'all once in a while. I feel like you're gonna receive some sort of opportunity to move forward with this person. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you because I kind of see like what's gonna happen like later down in the line. There is going to be some sort of news or some sort of message that's going to come out. Someone was not being 100% honest. And the only reason I say that someone was not 100% honest is because you're going to find out that someone was lying. Now, I feel like once you find out about this, you're not going to want Jason anymore. You're not going to want Jason anymore. I feel like Jason is in his feelings right now. I feel like Jason is really having to kind of like, he's being very emotional. And there's nothing wrong with that. A man can be very emotional, but I just feel like this is someone that is in their feelings right now. So anything you try to say to this person, anything that you try to kind of like do, because I feel like you might be trying to do things to get a reaction or trying to get this person to talk to you or trying to get this person to kind of like open up or to kind of like see what the problem or the issue or what's to come. I feel like he's not going to open up anytime soon. Like he's not going to open anytime soon. I do also feel that it's going to take time for this person to open up. They're not very forthright with their emotions. I mean, like, yes, they're going through a lot emotionally and they're feeling a lot emotionally, but they're not going to tell you that. They're hiding how they're feeling. Or they're hiding, I got Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, possibly Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but it could be any sign. But that's what signs that I got. I do also feel that you're going to find out that Jason may have lied, child. Jason may have lied about something that you were not privy to. I just don't like how these cards kind of like go from the Knight of Swords to the Seven of Swords, because the Seven of Swords is someone that's being very deceptive. Someone that is also hiding some sort of lie. So I just, honestly, there's going to be some sort of information that's going to come out, and I feel like once this information comes out, I feel like you're going to take your power back in the situation as well. I feel like you're in a space right now where you may be possibly mourning or grieving the relationship, but I feel like once you get out of that space, I feel like you're going to be a little bit more confident in yourself. And I do also feel like there's going to be a lot that's going to be coming in for you. Now, financially, honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you, I feel like this whatever this breakup was a blessing in disguise. And the only reason I say that is because this is going to lead to your money growing. You're coming up as the Knight of Pentacles, which is like the boss bitch card for me. Like, this is someone who's a boss bitch, someone who's getting their money. This is someone who's very like very diligent. This is someone who's very self-sufficient. This is someone that's very independent. I feel like that is what's going to happen once you finally let go of this situation. And I do also feel like you're going to be taking your power back in the situation. You're going to hear from him again. It's not finished. It's not finished. But when I feel like when this person comes back, I feel like you're going to be very defensive towards this person, and you're going to feel like you can't trust this person because this person lied. They may have been lying about their feeling, or they may have been lying about a secret that they may have been holding back from you or hiding from you. You're going to find out what it is. You're definitely going to find out what it is. There's something seems to be a blessing in disguise. I mean, I'm not going to say don't feel bad, because, this is a relationship. Does he still have feelings? Yes, he still has feelings, girl, but I mean, I don't know if you want to be a liar, girl. If you want to be with a liar, then yeah, go ahead, But I'm just saying that I just someone's lying, and I feel like this is him. I still feel like he still cares. I feel like he still wants to put time into a situation with you. But I just feel like right now, for the time being, he's not doing anything. He's too in his feelings right now, honestly. He's too in his feelings. And he also may use that excuse, what's that excuse? He may be trying to work on himself. He needs to work on himself. Those excuses that men give. Not saying that they're not true, but he may be saying that he needs to work on himself. Or he feels like he needs to work on himself. And I feel like it's true. He does need to work on himself. This is someone who's incredibly emotional. I only got 3 cards, boo. I can't go any deeper. I got too many people in line. But there seems to be a little bit of deception coming from him. There seems to be a deception. I just feel like if he comes back saying that he wants to work things out, it's not true. It's not true. I told you, girl. I just told you. This is someone who's in their feelings. This is someone who's not ready to talk. This is not someone who's ready to open up to you. They're still in their feelings. I feel like this is someone who does care about you, but I feel like this is also someone who's lying about their feelings as well. They're lying about their feelings. And if they're saying that, because I feel like the Justice card is like unfinished business. If they come back into your life saying that they want to work things out, they're lying. They're not being honest. They're not being honest about how they're feeling. I don't feel like that's true. Like, if they say, we should work things out, or I don't feel like that's true. I don't feel like that's true. I don't feel like it's true. I feel like of course it's still gonna care about you. Like y'all were together. Like that's not gonna go away anytime soon just yet. But I feel like this person is lying to you. If they say that they want to work things out and they want to get back together, they're lying. They don't want to for the time being. But I feel like honestly this was a blessing in disguise. I feel like you're gonna realize why it was a blessing in disguise. So I feel like this person may have been lying to you. Not being 100% honest with you about their feelings. Because I see him like, I see him emotional, but he's emotional at a distance. Like he actually like, I feel like this is someone who's emotionally distant from you. Like they care, but they're like, you know how, like, you know what I mean? Like they care about you, but like at the same time, it's just like, yeah, I'm good. It's that type of energy. I don't know how to explain it. I don't know why it's giving me Drake vibes. It's giving me Drake vibes. Like, you know what I mean? You know how Drake is. Drake is very emotional when he's with the girl. Like he's like, but then when it's over, it's like he kind of like be petty with them. It's that kind of energy. It's giving me Drake energy. Drake energy. When Drake with you, honey, he with you. But when it's over, he done playing. Like the whole, like it reminds me of the whole Ice Spice thing. Like he flew her out, wanted like talking to her, all this kind of crap, right? And then he unfollowed her on Instagram like randomly. It's just like that type. It's like petty energy. It's just that type of energy. It's like, yeah, I care, but you know, I'm gonna go this way. It's that type of energy. But I feel like that's a blessing in disguise for you, and I feel like you don't see it yet, but it's a blessing in disguise. You know what I mean? Hopefully that, you know what I mean, makes any sense. So, who's next? I'm going to do Evian, then I'm going to do Juicy. Evian. So, what? All right, so this is going to be for Evian. Evian, what I'm seeing for you is that, let me see. Hold on, Evian. Let me see. Hold on, Evian. Let's see what this text message. All right. What I'm seeing for you, Evian, is that there seems to be a lot of anxieties, but I feel like it's surrounding your finances. I do also feel that there seems to be you putting a lot of time and energy into your finances, or that is your main focus at this time. And I do also feel that there may be possibly some sort of reconciliation coming in from a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I don't know why this person triggers you. It could be this is someone who has like is really poor with their communication. This is also someone that there seems to be blockages in communication with them, or they can be possibly it could be like someone who blocks you off and on. I don't know why people do this, but whatever. This could be someone that blocks you off and on. So there just seems to be off and on some sort of press and block between two people. Sometimes y'all block, sometimes y'all not. Sometimes some type of petty energy like that. That's petty, but whatever. But I feel like there's going to be some sort of reconciliation. So mainly the signs that I'm coming out are Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Cancer, and Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but it could be anything. I do also feel that you feel like there's a lot on your plate right now. It could be a lot of like your family members that are expecting a lot from you. I do also feel that there's disturbances in your sleep too. I don't know why everybody's getting disturbances in their sleep, but I just feel like there's a hard time of you falling asleep. I see you staring at your screen before you go to sleep, or staring at your a bright light. If it's not your phone, it's your TV. But I feel like you're having to kind of like shut off everything in order for you to kind of like get your I guess your body or your mind in a place where that you can literally fall asleep and not have to worry about not have to worry about your I guess your space. There's something about like you having to protect your space. I do also feel like this is going to be a little, I guess it's not TMI, but I guess it kind of like, it's a girl issue. You may have really painful periods. I don't know why they came up, but I feel like you may be having a lot of painful periods, or you may have a lot of abdominal pains throughout the month. Something about that going on. And I do also feel that there just seems to be a little bit of like you having to put some sort of money aside, having to be a little bit more financially stable. I've been putting the phone down a little earlier now, but my sleep has been off. I think it's because of your phone or the TV. It's either or. I got TV or phone. So it could be either or. Either or. I feel like you're having to save money. I feel like you need to be a little bit more intentional with your money or your spending habits as well. I feel like it's your spending habits that's causing you to have a lot of anxieties or feeling like feeling like a little loss. But I feel like someone is coming into your life to trigger you. And I do feel like they're coming into your life when you have finally gotten your power back, or you're feeling very solid or solidified in your space. It's your phone. Girl. There's also a connection that's also coming into your life where it boosts your self-esteem. It's also telepathic, and I feel like this is also a connection that it serves a higher purpose. So I do feel like there's a connection that's coming into your life. And there's a new cycle. This is something that's part of your destiny, something that's part of your fate, so don't try to control and manipulate it. But there's somebody else that's coming into your life. You may not trust it at first. You may try to fight it at first, but then you're going to realize that, okay, maybe this is something that I need to just kind of surrender and just kind of go with the flow of things with, because this person is coming into your life and showing you a different side or a different aspect of being in a connection that is a lot more satisfying to you. So it's a relationship or a connection that's coming into your life that's going to be a lot more emotionally satisfying, which is good. I feel for you. I feel like it's about time. Like, that is what's happening. Oh my God, already? Already, Evian, damn. I feel like you're trying to push this person away intentionally. But look, what do I know, right? What do I know? I feel like you need to find a balance of letting people love you, but also creating boundaries. You don't know how to do either or. Let me do Juicy. Then I'm going to do Sandra, then Monique, then Pamela, then Imani. And then I'm going to tap out because I'm getting tired. I'm getting tired. All right, let me do Juicy. I don't feel like he's childish. I feel like he's impulsive. He doesn't not that he doesn't think before he reacts, because that's what people who are very impulsive can kind of somewhat do. But I just feel like he's just like, fuck it, let's just do it type of energy. And you may not be that type of energy. You may be like, nah, I gotta think about this. I gotta plan this out. I gotta see what the outcome is gonna be. Like, you may be a little bit more meticulous. But I feel like with him, it's just like, you only got one life, but let's just do this shit. And that may not be your speed. did shuffle really well. Let me do Juicy. Why is everybody getting 5 of Cups? No, Pam, I didn't do yours yet. I didn't do yours yet. Yeah, Evian. I would just say go with the flow of things. Like, you're so quick to cut off people when you know, just. Okay, boo, I'll talk to you soon. I'll talk to you soon then. Juicy, what I'm seeing for you is that there may be an apology coming in, but I feel like you're not wanting to accept it or not really open to accepting some sort of an apology. Now, I do also feel like there could be possibly like spirit maybe possibly trying to show you something or trying to get you to go in one direction, but you may not be open to that just yet, and you may be possibly trying to kind of hold back or temper. Is that temper? Not temper. I'm getting temperance energy. So I feel like you're trying to kind of like tame your energy. The straps are hurting me. I do also feel that there seems to be like some sort of reconciliation coming up for you. It could be with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This is someone that you know. It doesn't have to be an ex, but this is someone that you know. It's very familiar energy. This is someone who's emotionally mature. But I also feel like this is also someone who is cocky. Has an ego. Prideful. But not in a bad way. Like, this is just someone who's very sure of themselves. You know what I mean? But as a reconciliation coming up for you, you're going to run into someone, a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, where you're going to have to make some sort of decision. Because they'd be like, I just can't. I just can't. But I feel like for whatever reason you're refusing to talk to this person or refusing to open up. I feel like you're very comfortable where you are in your life right now, meaning that you're very comfortable in your space. I do feel like you're not wanting to be bothered, and I do also feel like you're very complacent or very settled where you are. Like, so if someone were to try to come into your life and try to love you and try to give you the things that you desire, I feel like you're just like, nah, I'm good where I'm at right now. Or I'm good in this space that I'm in right now. But I feel like the spirit's just like, no, you asked for this, so now we're giving it to you. So I feel like something that you may have asked or wished for, prayed for, subconsciously manifesting, the spirit or universe may be giving it to you, but you're just like, nah, I'm good. Oh my God, I just saw JoJo, a little too late. It's just a little too late, a little too wrong, and I can't wait. You know what I mean? That song. I'm not a singer. But that song, I feel like A Little Too Late by JoJo. Not saying that this person's coming in a little too late, but it's just, well, maybe this person is coming a little too late. It's just like, spirit, I'm good where I'm at. I love being single. Not saying that you love being single, but I feel like you've been very single. Like, you've been single for so long. You're very, very complacent and you're very settled. And you're just like, you know what? I think I'm good. I'm good off a nigga. I'm good off love. I'm good right now. I feel like that's where you may be possibly be right now. Is this the same person? Let me see. If I could dig a little, child. Like, many of the signs I'm getting, it's like Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And I feel like there's a new cycle coming into your life as well. I do feel like there is also going to be like some sort of endings that's coming into your life as well. But I feel like they're not bad endings. I feel like there seems to be some sort of transformation that this person has gone through. And because this person has gone through some sort of transformation, they're coming back into your life new. They may also say that they have changed. This person may say, oh, I've changed. I'm not that person anymore. So I feel like this is somebody that you know. And they're coming back into your life. And they're just like, they're not that person anymore. They've changed. They've grown. They've learned. They've traveled. So someone has gone through a lot in their lifetime. And they feel like now it's time for them to kind of come back into your life. Because the Two of Swords and the High Priestess is here, this signifies like duality for me. I feel like you're having to make a decision. And it's strange because it's like something that you wished for, you prayed for, you manifested, and then you're just like, nah, I'm good. And the universe is just like, you're confusing us. You wanted this. What happened? What changed? So I feel like there just seems to be a little bit of like, you, it's like this person comes into your life and they trigger you. They trigger a fear in you. Maybe you have a fear of being in a relationship. Maybe that you have a fear of being in a stable connection. Maybe you have a fear of the responsibility it takes to be in a relationship. And I know that's kind of scary. But maybe there's a underlying fear that you have when it comes to being in a relationship that you're having to overcome. And that's why Spirit's just like, here, you asked for this. And you're just like, no, I didn't. And Spirit's like, yeah, you did. Like, here. Don't curse them out, Juicy. Do not curse them out. Don't curse them out. Why would you curse them out? Hey, Nami. All right, I'm going to do Sandra, then I'm going to do Monique, then I'm going to do Pamela, then I'm going to do Imani, and then I'm going to get off. I'm getting a little restless. All right, let me do Sandra. I feel like it does give you anxiety, but I feel like in order to have what you say that you want, thank you. You see me? I am glowing a little bit, you know? Thank you, boo. I appreciate it. I get it, because I feel like I'm kind of like in that same space a little bit too. Yeah, but you can't hold on to that, Juicy. Like, you can't hold on to that resentment. I don't feel like it's resentment. It's just like, you're just like, ugh, I'm over it now. Like, I'm over dating. I'm over being in a relationship. Like, I used to, my mom used to hate when I said this. But my mom and my friends used to always hate me when I used to say this. But I was just like, you know what? If it's meant for me to be alone in this lifetime and not be in a relationship and not get married and not have children, I'm content with that. And my mom would like literally scream at me and she's like, stop saying that. Like, stop saying that. Like, you really need to get that mentality out of your mind. And then I would always tell her, I'm like, but what about all those people who are in the nursing homes and they die alone and that they never experienced love and they don't have people that love them and they end up like spending the rest of their lives alone? Like, not everybody experiences love in this lifetime. Maybe you'll love the one that you're supposed to be with does not show up in this lifetime. Maybe they show up in the next lifetime. And mom's just like, no, I don't want to hear that bullshit. I'm just okay, mommy. But you have to think about it. Like, it's a thought, you know? Thank you, Nemi. I get it, Juicy. I get it. I get it. I feel you. I feel you. That's why when I get readings on my personal life, I don't want to know about my love life. I don't want to know about love life. Just let me know. I just want to know about my family. I just want to know about my money, my business. I don't want to know about my love life. Because I don't want to have expectations on my love life. I don't. I just don't want to have any expectations. My money, yes. My family, yes. But like love life, I don't want to have any expectations. Because you have no you don't have a direct control of how someone loves you and how someone treats you. Like, you have no say in that. You have a say in your business. You have a say in your money. You have a say in your family. You have a say in your security. But you don't have a say-so of when or how someone loves you or how they love you unconditionally or show up for you. You have no control of that. That is someone else being in control of. And I don't like that. I don't like that. Like, you know, so I'm like, I don't want to know what my love like. Forget about love. Like, let me know about my family and money. Because like, those are the things I can control. I can't control anything else. Juicy, you're not going to be single. You have no control of how someone loves you. You have no control of like the magnitude of how much they love you. Because sometimes somebody could just love you, but they don't love you in a way that you want to be loved, you know? I mean, that does happen to me. That's why I always say that I don't want to know about my love life, because I'm surrounded by love daily. I have people that love me. I have y'all that love me. I have my friends that love me. I have my friends that my family that love me. So it's not like I'm missing out on anything, because I am surrounded by love. I have people that love me. It may not be romantic love, but it's the love that I feel that I need. It's unconditional love. So I'm when people are like, oh, I feel like I'm not missing out on anything. I have love in my life. You know what I mean? You know, I guess you have to look at it that way, Juicy. That's what I'm saying. Like, time is limitless. Time is not just in this lifetime. Time is like through billions of lifetimes. Just because you don't meet your person in this lifetime does not mean that you're not going to meet your person in the next lifetime or in the next 4 lifetimes. That's why I feel like I have an interesting way of how I look at life. I don't look at life as, oh my God, I have to get everything done in this right now, in this space, in this life, in this moment. Because I'm just like, yeah, do you know how many more lifetimes I got to live? I feel like my soul is like limitless. My soul journey is limitless. Like, it's not only now and here on this plane, like physical plane. Like, my soul, my flesh will be in the ground and will be gone, but my soul will be here for lifetimes. I won't remember, but I'm gonna be here for lifetime. So I don't see life, and that's why I feel like that's why I'm not afraid to die, because I feel like I have a weird fascination of like not being afraid of dying. I don't know what it is. Like, I'm not afraid to die. I feel like I'm gonna like I my body, my flesh, yes, will be gone, but I will still be around. And that's how I look at life. I don't look at life as like, oh my God, like I gotta get all my job, my money together. I have to like I live life like I'm very free spirit. I go with the flow of things. When shit pop off, like pop off in my life, I feel like I just need to be emotionally and mentally stable to receive them. And I feel like I've always been like that. Like, when shit pop off in my life, I feel like I'm so grounded to the point where I can be able to kind of like mediate, or to kind of like handle what's going on in my life. Like, even when it comes to like death around me, like I'm in a place where like I'm so grounded that I can be able to kind of like get my mind right when it happens. But I feel like I look at life differently. I don't feel like, oh my God, I have to get all my money in this lifetime. I have to get my boo in this lifetime. I have to like have children in this lifetime. It's just like, once we leave this, like, don't you ever realize that once people die, like, people kind of like tend to forget about them sometimes? Like, they're forever living in your heart, but it's just like life goes on. You know what I mean? Like, life has to go on. And I feel like that's how it is. Like, when the flesh leaves the physical realm, which is the physical plane that we're in, I feel like our souls are still lingering or still around. Like, we're never truly gone. We're never truly gone. And that's why I feel like I'm not afraid of death. I don't know. Yes. Yes, Nemi. Yes. Yes, Juicy. That's why I just be chilling. Like, yes, it's good to acquire wealth. Yes, it's nice to have a nice lifestyle, the bags, the clothes, and all that stuff. It's material things that give you instant self gratification. Yes, those things are nice. Yes, those things are beautiful. But it's just like, okay, like it's that's how I feel about it. It's just like, yeah, I got the red bottoms and I got the bag. Yeah, those are things are nice. I have them. Yeah, but it's just like they sit in my closet and collect dust unless I wear them. Like, it's, they're just material things. They don't fulfill me emotionally. They don't fulfill me like spiritually. Like, being around me, spending time with me, loving on me, like doing things with me, that's what fuels my soul. That's what makes me happy. That's where I feel the most loved. You know what I mean? Like, experiencing people, like experiencing like another energy in my presence. That's love to me, you know? Not bags, clothes, shoes. And like I said, those things are nice. I like them. They're nice. But I feel like I would rather you like just spend time with me. Spend time with me. I would rather this that. I would just rather just like, the most beautiful thing for me is comfortable silence. That's the most beautiful thing for me to experience with someone in my presence. Comfortable silence. I feel like that's absolutely beautiful. You know? It's like something that's so underrated. It's so underrated, and I feel people need to like be a little bit more aware of it. Like just being in the presence of someone and just being comfortable to just be silent with them and not feel awkward and just be like, I feel happy to be in this space and be in the space with you. Like that's beautiful. I love you. I miss you too, Nemi. That's beautiful. Comfortable silence is beautiful. To share comfortable silence with someone is beautiful. That's love to me. That's what love is to me. You know what I mean? It's not awkward. It's not weird. It's like, oh my God, why is he quiet? Oh my God, why is she quiet? It's not even that. It's just like we chill. We're here together. You know, we're not saying each other, but our souls are saying something. You know what I mean? Like, that's love to me. That's love. That's love for me. That just makes me feel good. You know what I mean? Just sit with me, right? Just sit with me. Like we don't gotta say anything. Just sit with me. Like hold my hand. Like just sit with me. That's love. That's comfortable silence. Comfortable silence is love to me. All right, let me do Sandra because I can't be on here all night. I'm tired. I'm not going to the gym. I was supposed to go to the gym. I'm not going to the gym no more. I'm going to the gym tomorrow. I gotta go to the gym. So what I'm going to need for Sandra is that there seems to be a lot of movement going on in your life. It could be in your home, but there's a lot of movement going on. I do also feel that, I'm dropping jewels tonight. Thank you. Thank you. Summer nights on the balcony. Yes. Oh my God. To go to the beach with someone at night and just listen to the ocean and just sit just next to each other. That's comfortable silence is love. Comfortable silence is unconditional love. Like you just don't understand. Like you ain't gotta just spend time with me. Like if you buy me stuff, that's nice. You know, that make me feel good because my love language is all of them. I love all of them, but I just spending time with me is just everyone is going through something, regardless if they speak on it or not. It's nice to be able to be yourself without reservation. Thank you. Sometimes I feel like I used to care so much what people thought about me and my spirituality, and now I just don't really give a fuck. But before I was like, oh my God, what do my friends think about me? And I just really don't care. I just don't care. Like this is who I am. And if you can't love me for who I am, if you can't be friends with me because of who I am, then we're not gonna be friends. That's how I am now, you know. But it's true. Like when you're living in your purpose, and you're comfortable in your purpose, it's dope. It's really dope because there's a lot of people walking on this earth with masks on, trying to fit in, trying to be that nigga, trying to be that bitch, and they're really not. They're really not. There's deeper insecurities, there's validation, there's a lot going on. And when you're able to kind of just do what you love to do and just kind of be with amongst y'all, is to me that's living in my purpose. I feel like a lot of people can't say that they have found their purpose in life, and I truly feel like I found my purpose. And a lot of people can't say that. There's people that are still in their 50s, 60s, 70s, still trying to figure out why they're here and what was their purpose. And I feel like I found it already. I found it when I was 21. And you know what I mean? And a lot of people can't say that they've done that. So I feel like I'm blessed. You know what I mean? I'm blessed. Yes, listening in the car with you and listening and sitting in the car with you, listening to slow jams. That's unconditional love. Making me a playlist, that's unconditional love. You know what I mean? That's love. That's thoughtful. That's time I put into it. That's being conscious. That's paying attention to details about me. That's love. That's unconditional love. You know what I mean? Just being so observant, just watching the way that I move and then coming with it, just coming with it, that's love. That's unconditional love. Jordan, I'm not taking any more readings. I need to shut up and do the readings. Sorry, y'all. I wasn't going on like a little like tangent or like ramble, but to me that's love. Like those little peaks of like looking into your soul, that's love. You know what I mean? Like I don't know how to explain it. It's a feeling. You know, it's a feeling that I always want to feel. You know what I mean? But anyways, I get really passionate. I get really passionate. Um, but for Sandra, what I'm seeing is that there's a new cycle coming into your life. One aspect of your life is ending, and a new aspect of your life is like starting. So I feel like there just seems to be a lot of changes going on. It could be a lot of changes that's going on in your home, and it could be a lot of changes that's going on emotionally and spiritually as well. Oh my God, Three of Cups, Three of Cups, Three of Pentacles, Three of Cups. I feel like there seems to be like two people that are still thinking about each other, two people that are wanting to talk, wanting to be together. There could be like longing for the other person. Someone may be longing for you, or you may be longing for the person. But I feel like it's just mutual energy. Like two people maybe possibly like thinking hard and long about each other, and still like wondering what the other person is up to, or still trying to like keep distance, because I see like there's other factors that may be keeping two people apart. But I feel like two people are just trying to keep their distance, but at the same time they really want to kind of like embrace each other, or kind of that's so sweet. That's so sweet. Oh, my heart just fluttered a little bit. My heart fluttered a little bit. But I feel like that is what's happening. I feel like you may be blocking or maybe trying to refuse to hear what this other person has to say, because I feel like someone does want to pour their heart out to you, or they want to kind of tell you how they feel. They're coming up as the King of Cups, and the King of Cups is someone who is like overflown with emotions, and I feel like they're wanting to be a little bit more sensitive and be a little bit more vulnerable with you. But I just feel like there just seems to be a little bit of like you trying to keep your distance from this person. Now I feel like there seems to be some sort of opportunity that's going to be coming in for you. And I do also feel like there seems to be like you having to get some sort of help, or you will be searching for some sort of help. I don't know why. I don't know why I got pure space. That's so random. You might be throwing an event and you're gonna need help. I'm getting. I don't know why. I don't know if you know what this website is called. It's called Peer Space. You know what I mean? Peer Space. It's a It's like a website where you kind of rent out like spaces for events. I don't know why that came up for you. I feel like you might be possibly an event is coming up, or you may be hosting an event, or you're going to be part of an event. I mean, possibly being a vendor, or you could be possibly like serving. Like there's something like you being a part of an event. I'm like getting too much into it, but that's what I'm saying. So I'm like now it's turning into a personal reading, but that's what I feel like. It's like you're going to be part of some sort of event. I do also feel like it's going to be very fast paced, so you're going to be needing help. So I feel like you're going to be either hiring help, or there's going to be some sort of assistance that you're going to be seeking. I feel like you're needing to be 100% focused on your work and focus on getting something off of the ground. And that's why you're kind of like shutting out someone that may be coming in or trying to come into your life, trying to be a little bit more vulnerable and sensitive with you, because I feel like you're going to feel like they are trying to throw you off, or they're coming off as a distraction. And you're like, oh, I can't do this, I can't do that. Like, I can't get involved with this person because like I need to stay focused. So there just seems to be a little bit of like you trying to stay focused and really trying to kind of like maintain a healthy work balance. So I feel like you're going to be like using your hands to do a lot of things, or I do feel like you're going to be doing something that you've never done before. No, Imani, I got you. There's two people in front of you. Two people. So I feel like with you, Sandra, there just seems to be a little bit of like you trying to stay focused on your work, because you're emotionally, you can't be with someone, or you can't express how you feel towards someone because of some sort of like obligation, or because there seems to be something that keeps two people apart. I also feel like The work is a distraction. I'm gonna say that work is a distraction. And I do also feel like there is like you using that to cope or to kind of like not feel. I do that all the time, and it's really a bad habit. Like working, keeping your head buried into books or keeping your head buried into your laptop so you don't really have to feel or address what you are feeling. I do that all the time. It's trying to escape. It's trying to deflect. It's trying to avoid. It's just a little bit of that going on where you're kind of just not wanting to be thinking about someone. So in order for you not to think about someone, you're having to keep yourself busy. So I feel like that is what's going on. But I feel like business is gonna pick up for you. I feel like you're going to be like doing a lot of events, a lot of like doing, being in a lot of spaces, meeting a lot of people, networking. So I feel like business is going to be good for you. I feel like my voice is about to give out. Where is it? All right. So let me do. Straps are hurting me. You have a booked events coming up back to back to get the. Oh my God! Congratulations on booking your events, girl. Oh my gosh. You got this, Sandra. You're going to be fine. You're going to be fine. I promise. All right. Let me do Monique. Keep yourself busy, Sandra. Keep yourself busy. What is that? All right, Monique, and then I'm gonna do Pamela, and then I'm gonna do Imani, and then I'm gonna get off. So I feel like I'm losing my voice. I feel like I'm losing my voice. You're welcome, boo. A retrograde must be coming up because there's a whole bunch of exes coming back. So Monique, I don't know if Monique is here. Okay. All right, so this is gonna be for Monique. Monique, there's going to be an opportunity to come, well, I guess to communicate. Main signs that are coming out are Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I'm getting a lot of earth and a lot of water, though. I do also feel like there is going to be some sort of, I have to head out, but just know I'm rooting for you and proud of you. Love you always. I love you too, Nami. I love you so much. Thank you, boo. Be safe. Monique, bye, ex, leave me alone. Girl, this person is still in your energy. It could be a little bit of unfinished business on behalf of their end, not your end, because I feel like sometimes, and if an ex comes back into your life, it doesn't necessarily mean that you have unfinished business with them. They may feel like they have unfinished business with you because maybe they feel like they didn't put a lot of time and effort into a situation. Maybe they didn't get to say all the things that they wanted to say. Maybe they didn't get to fulfill things with you that they wish that they could have fulfilled with you. But it's just like, just because you feel that way does not mean that I feel this way. So I feel like, or maybe I feel like because sometimes, usually when the relationship or the situation is one was giving more than the other, the one that was giving more feels like we're fulfilled because I gave my all. Just because you didn't give your all does not mean that I did not fulfill my end of the deal or the contract. Why is my nose itching? The end of the contract. So because someone feels like they didn't give their all, they feel like there's unfinished business, and it's just like, that's your business. I gave my all. I contributed to the contract. Oh my God, my nose. I contributed to the contract. So I feel like someone may feel like that you guys didn't, what is it? Oh my God, I just had it. That you guys didn't get a fair chance. You didn't get a fair chance. That's what they may feel like. or you guys didn't have a fair chance to kind of like leave off where you guys may have left off. So there could be a little bit of regrets from this person. I do also feel like you're going to possibly have some sort of like miscommunication when it comes to your finances. There also seems to be some sort of competitive energy in your workplace. It may be other girls that, and it doesn't have to be girls, it could be men, but I just feel like there could be a lot of competitive energy in your workplace, and I just feel like there just seems to be like a lot of miscommunication. It doesn't have to be gossiping, but I just feel like there just seems to be some sort of like a blockage in communication when it comes to your work or your workplace. I do also feel like you may be possibly abandoning a contract that you may have had with someone from your past, because I do have the Six of Cups here. So this could be someone that wants to put some sort of time and energy into a situation. Like I said, someone may feel like they have unfinished business and they want to move things forward with you. But I feel like for the time being that you are deciding to go away, or you may possibly take some sort of trip, or you may travel. Now, it does not have to literally mean that you're going away on a trip, like having hot girl summer, but it could be possibly that you are just moving away emotionally, going away emotionally to find better, because the Nine of Cups is here, which signifies for me or symbolizes for me is that you may feel like, what is it? You may feel like something is missing. Something is missing. I don't know. So you feel like something is missing. I don't know what that means. That's what I'm saying. Like, if somebody comes back and they're wanting to kind of like move things or kind of like work things out with you, I feel like you feel like something is missing in the connection. Then you're not 100% fully satisfied in the connection, because you're still missing a cup. You're still feeling like something. It's like, it could be like a void too. Like, you feel like a void with this person, or they may be using you to fulfill a void within themselves. So just be careful with that. Someone may be possibly coming around to fulfill a void. I see you taking some sort of trip. So I feel like there's a void. Or you may feel like a void. Like something is missing. You feel like something is missing. I just keep seeing like something, you feel like something is missing. And if you're deciding if you wanted to move out of Florida, like if you're asking, then yes. The answer is yes. What part of Florida do you live in, Monique? Like, what part of Florida? I'm gonna do Pamela and then Imani. Oh, my feet are getting cold. Oh, Kendall. That's all the way south. I gotta rate that. We're not gonna. Your clients are not trying to hear that. So just do it remotely. Think about going remotely. All right, so this is going to be for Pamela. For Pamela, I feel like something is starting off with a lie. It's a lot of inconsistent energy. It could be like Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Aries, Leo, Sag. But I feel like something is starting off on a lie, or starting off with a lie. I do also feel like someone may be possibly trying to deceive you, or they're coming off very malicious. Someone may be possibly trying to get back at you. But the way that they're trying to get back at you is that they may be offering something to you. If someone offers something to you, like they give you a gift or they give you some like they give like I don't know why I got coquito. It's not coquito. Sorry, it's not coquito. Somebody's giving you something like a gift or something to drink or something like that. Don't take it because I feel like somebody's trying to like be very malicious. Not saying that they're trying to kill you, child, but I just feel like someone is just coming off very malicious in the way that they're giving you something. Like there's something that needs to be returned. It could be a form of just like trying to get you to kind of like trying to get you out of your free will. So someone is trying to bind you or trying to get you to kind of like move in a way that they would want you to move. I do also feel like this is some sort of in and out energy, so some sort of like inconsistencies. I do also feel that this could be someone that you're familiar with because there seems to be like in and out of your energy, off and on type of energy with this person. And I do feel like you're going to decide to cut this person for good. There's just some sort of like residual or lingering energy between you and this person. Someone wants to work things out, the other person wants out. Ciao. I feel like you're abandoning a situation because you thought that was something that you didn't want, or you're abandoning a situation because you feel like that wasn't what you wanted. What, Pamela? I'm sorry, Pamela. That's what I feel. That's what I'm getting. Girl. Ciao. If somebody gives you a gift or they give you something like to drink, like, I don't know why I got coquito, but it doesn't have to be coquito. But I feel like it could be like they make you a drink, like a specialty drink. Like, don't drink that. Don't drink it. And I also feel like someone is wanting some sort of like new start with you, but I feel like you're deciding to walk away. Your money looks good. I ain't taking nothing from nobody now. Don't. I just don't do it. I don't know why I got coquito. And it's not even coquito season. But I just feel like coquito's like around December, you know what I mean? But I feel like just don't. Like they offer you a drink. Just be careful. I feel like somebody's gonna spike your drink or they're gonna do something. Not to scare you, but just to warn you. It's like someone is like putting something in your drink or they're doing something that's very malicious to your drink. Watch your drinks. Watch your cups. Watch your stuff. Just yeah, okay? I do also feel like your reason why you're walking away or abandoning a situation with this person is because there may have been a lot of power struggles between you two. Maybe somebody wanted to lead, but they didn't know how to lead. I feel like that is what's happening. Yeah. I feel like something's winding down to the end, or there seems to be like an end of a phase in your life. And I feel like you're possibly leaving things in the past, and someone doesn't like the fact that you're either moving on or that it's so easy for you to move on. Someone that wants you to kind of like stay stuck, but I feel like you're not, and that bothers them. And someone is trying to keep you like hostage, like they want to work things out with you, or they kind of like want to fix things, but you're just like trying to emancipate yourself. I'm getting that song by Fantasia. If you don't want me, then don't talk to me. Go ahead and free yourself. I'm getting that song by Fantasia. That's what I'm getting. I feel like you're trying to free yourself. And someone doesn't like that. They don't like the fact that you're freeing yourself. They're like, you're not supposed to free yourself. You're mine. Type of energy. All right, let me do Imani. She's my last person. Oh my God, this strap is killing me. Okay. Imani, something is taking a long time to come to an end. It could be some sort of paperwork that's it's taking a while for something to be signed, or it's taking a while for something to be over between you and someone else. And I do feel like this could be like someone who may be at a distance from you, but I also feel like this is like you have a love contract is coming to an end, but it's taking forever to come to an end, is what I'm getting. And I do feel like this may be someone who may be it's like very it could be like a narcissist. You know those people who think that they're above the law? I'm getting that type of energy. Yeah, Imani, this is you. I feel like someone feels like they're above the law. I feel like a contract is having a heart. It's like winding down to the end, but I feel like it's taking some sort of time to get to the end. A contract is taking forever to end. Someone may be possibly prolonging a contract from ending too. Like someone is like dipping and dodging, signing some sort of paperwork, or this may be someone who may be avoiding signing or avoiding a ending with you. I do also feel like you're possibly wanting to just move on with your life. There just seems to be a little bit of like you don't know what that looks like though. There could be possibly like you are being very pessimistic when it comes to the future, because I do feel like there seems to be a little bit of like you self-sabotaging yourself. I feel like you're optimistic, but at the same time you're very like you don't know what the future looks like. But I just had a meditation on Thursday and I was not happy with his offer. Oh, mediation. I said meditation. Mediation on Thursday, and I was not happy with his offer, so I turned it down. So you are already on point. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's gonna take a while for this to end, and I'm just being honest with you. It's gonna take months. This is gonna take a while. This is not a one time, like a bam damn, like it's gonna take a while. It's going to trial. This is gonna take a while. I feel like this person is someone doesn't want something to end only because there's finances that's involved. There's money that's maybe being married to you comes with a check. Whether that, it doesn't have to be alimony. It could be like either this person is getting some sort of money from the state, or this person is getting, whatever it is, like someone is living comfortably because they're still married to you. And if someone is just like, well, if I divorce this person, then all of my comfortability, everything that, all this free stuff that comes with being married to this person goes away. So I'm just saying, this is gonna drag. This is gonna drag. It's not gonna end anytime soon. Like this is someone who's dragging dragging it. They're dragging it, and they're gonna keep dragging it. Oh yeah, you did turn down that offer. You did turn down that offer. You have the upper hand though. You need to understand that. He is military and he gets the allowances that he refuses to give to me. Chill. Oh my God. What a bum. Anyways. What a bum. Really, dude? You have the upper hand though. You have the upper hand. I feel that you have all of the cards. You need to play your cards right, because if you play your cards right, you'll get a payout. You'll be the one that's getting free stuff. You'll be the one that's getting money. You're the one that's gonna have a lot of financial security, and I feel like that's what's gonna happen. You're playing your cards right with this, and I feel like because you're playing your cards right with this, I feel like there's gonna be money. The mediation is gonna come to an end. But it's not anytime soon. I feel like it could be the next couple of 6 months, and I'm just being honest with you. I'm sorry that's happening to you, but I just know that you're gonna get a payout, and it's by the government. There's a payout that's coming to you, and I feel like whatever this money that you're receiving from whatever it is from the government, I feel like you're going to use that money to kind of like go independent. Girl, you might buy yourself a house, or a house may be gifted to you. Something is being gifted to you. And if you do get a house, I want to be invited to the housewarming. I be inviting myself to people's weddings. I be inviting myself to people's stuff, graduations. I just feel like you're getting a payout, and whatever that payout is, I feel like it comes with a house, or you're going to get a house. It could be either like a house or a town home. I see town home or a house coming for you. I mean, this looks good. This looks good. Looks good, boo. But I'm gonna get off, y'all. I'm tired. I'm tired. I have to wake up early in the morning tomorrow, 4 o'clock in the morning. I will see you guys in my next live. You guys, I go live every Monday. You're welcome, boo. Just make sure you play chess, not checkers. Make sure you get all your information. Make sure that you are kind of like on point with everything. And I see that there's gonna be a payout for you. I feel like you're gonna have money coming in for you. Like I see you like beating this. But again, it's gonna take a long time. It's gonna take a while. I don't see this ending anytime soon. He's being petty. He doesn't want to let go just yet. But he's gonna be forced to. So he doesn't really have a choice. But I'm going to go, you guys. I love y'all so much. I'm gonna go because I'm really tired and I have a lot of things to do. But if you guys need me, you guys know where to find me. I will be. What is this? Sorry, guys. I will be here next Monday. And then if you guys want to book a reading with me, it'll be in my bio or it'll be in my description box of whatever platform that you're on. And yeah, that's it. I love you guys. We will talk next Monday.